Hello everyone, welcome to lesson number 25 for the Literacy and Learning Center here in Highlands. I finally have most of my voice back after having severe allergies and sinus issues, so I'm glad to be back doing this lesson and glad to be able to speak without sounding super hoarse. Anyways, after this brief intro in Spanish, we'll start the lesson. Hola a todos y bienvenidos a nuestra lección número 25 para el Literacy y Learning Center aquí en Highlands. No había estado con ustedes últimamente porque debido a alergias no podía hablar muy bien. Pero estoy contenta de estar aquí de nuevo y bueno, comencemos la lección. All right, before we read our lesson for today, or our article for today titled, Researchers Find the Most Instagrammable Bird, let's look at the vocabulary matching. Okay, so I want you to look for these words as we're reading the article out loud and also go back through it and try to pick them up and then see if you got the definition right. Paragraph 1, seems. 2, recently. 3, published. 4, image. 5, viewable. 6, discovered. 7, nocturnal. 8, analyzed. 9, popular. 10, algorithm. 11, attracted. 12, beak. 13, positioned. 14, cuddly. The definitions. A, at a time near to now, not long ago. B, able to be looked at or inspected. C, a picture obtained by a camera, telescope, microscope, or other device, or displayed on a computer or video screen. D, prepared and issued a book, journal, piece of music, or other work for public sale. E, gives the feeling or sensation of being something or having a particular quality. F, done, occurring or active at night. G, found. H, put or arranged someone or something in a particular place or way. I, examined something, especially information to explain something. J, a bird's horny protective jaws, a bill. K, cute and pleasant to hold close to your body. I, a process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations, especially by a computer. M, cost, to come to a place or participate in something by offering something of interest, favorable conditions or opportunities. And last one, N, liked, admired, or enjoyed by many people or by a particular person or group. All right, let's read our article. All right, let's read today's article titled, Researchers Find Most Instagrammable Bird. It seems we share photos online of everything these days, from what we eat for breakfast to the new shoes we have bought. Researchers have recently published a study about what kinds of bird photos we like on the social media site Instagram. This is a photo and video sharing social networking service on which uploaded images are viewable for just 24 hours. The researchers are from the University of Konstanz in Germany. They looked into the question, what makes a great bird photo? They tried to find the most Instagrammable bird. They discovered that the frogmouth is our favorite. This is a nocturnal bird that is found from India across Southeast Asia to Australia. The researchers analyzed nearly 30,000 bird photos from 9 popular bird photography Instagram accounts. They created a special computer algorithm to find which photos attracted the most likes on the photo sharing platform. Ornithologist Tim Snyder suggested the frogmouth was the most liked bird because of its large eyes and wide beak. He said that while most birds' eyes are positioned on the sides of their head, the frogmouth's eyes are more in the center of its face, which makes the bird appear more human-like. Wildlife photographer Graeme Purdy told the BBC, "Anything cute and cuddly evokes something in human nature, and particularly anything with big eyes." So, do you agree with that? Anything that's big and cuddly with big eyes we tend to like? Alright, let's look at the words. And again, I messed up on ornithologist because I looked at it wrong. But go back and look at the words, and then we're going to see if we got the definitions right, okay? Alright, let's see which words and definitions we were able to match correctly. In paragraph 1, seems is E, gives the feeling or sensation of being something or having a particular quality. So you hear this all the time. It seems to me, it really seems, so that's sort of an emphasis word whenever you use that. Number 2, recently. At a time near to now, not long ago, I recently had really bad allergies. Number 3, published. Prepared and issued a book, journal, piece of music, or other work for public sale. So authors publish a book. Singers, they'll release their record, but published, usually you hear it referred to books or something in print. Number 4, image. A picture obtained by a camera, telescope, microscope, or other device, or displayed on a computer or video screen. So image, picture. Number 5, viewable. Is B, able to be looked at or inspected. So view is another word to say see. So the view of something is, what you see. So viewable is what you're able to look at. Number 6, discovered, found. Number 7, nocturnal, is done, occurring, or active at night. So, for example, owls are nocturnal animals. Possums are nocturnal animals. Paragraph 2, analyzed, is I, examined something, especially information to explain something. So you analyze something, you examine it, you look at it. Number 9, popular, is in, liked, admired, or enjoyed by many people or by a particular person or group. So, you have popular singers, popular authors, popular actors. Number 10, algorithm, is a process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations, especially by a computer. So whenever you click like on an image or a website or something, and then you start seeing other things that are similar to what you clicked on, so the computer is able to register an algorithm of things that you like, and that's why you're able to see things that you search for or similar things. It uses an algorithm. Number 11, attracted, caused to come to a place or participate in something by offering something of interest, favorable conditions, or opportunities. So you're attracted to someone, to something. Number 12, a beak, is a bird's horny protective jaws, a bill. So a bill is the other, like a duck bill, is the other word for a bird beak. In this case, a bill also means something that you have to pay, like your electric bill, but this is not the same thing. 13, positioned, Put or arrange something or someone or something in a particular place or way. I like to position my hair to the side basically all the time, so it's not in my face. And number 14, cuddly, cute and pleasant to hold close to your body, like a puppy or a teddy bear. So look over them and go back and read the article and see if you're able to understand it now that we have the definitions. All right, let's go on. All right, to see how well we understood the article, let's look at these comprehension questions and see if we can answer them. Number 1, what 2 things does the article say we share photos of online? Number 2, what have researchers recently published? 3, for how long do Instagram photos stay online? And 4, in which country is the university that did the research? 5, when is the frog mouth most active? 6, how many photos of birds did the researchers look at? 7, what did the researchers use to analyze the bird photos? 8, what part of the frog mouth did an ornithologist say was wide? 9, where on the frog mouth's face are its eyes? And 10, what did a photographer say evokes something in human nature? So pause the screen, see if you can answer them, go back to the article if you need to, and we will go over the answers in the next screen. Alrighty, let's look at the answers and see how well we did. What 2 things does the article say we share photos of online? Breakfast and new shoes, right? Although people share photos of basically everything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, babies, shoes, clothes. 2, what have researchers recently published? A study. And it's just basically the information that they gathered, right? That they analyzed. 3, for how long do Instagram photos stay online? 24 hours. So this is just what is called the Instagram story. I think Facebook has them as well. So they stay on your story for 24 hours. But your Instagram account has more permanent photos, or you can leave them for as long as you want in the regular part. Number 4, in which country is the university that did the research? Germany. Number 5, when is the frog mouth most active? At night. It's nocturnal, right? 6, how many photos of birds did the researchers look at? Nearly 3,000. So nearly means almost 3,000. 7, what did researchers use to analyze bird photos? A computer algorithm. 8, what part of the frog mouth did an ornithologist say was wide? Its beak or its bill. 9, where on the frog mouth's face are its eyes? In the center. And 10, what did a photographer say evokes something in human nature? Anything cute and cuddly, right? Like a puppy. Okay, hopefully you did well. If not, just reread the article and try it again. Let's go on. So, what does a frog mouth actually look like? So they are very, very different, right? A bit odd and owl looking, although this one just looks like it has a big head and big eyes. So let's learn a little bit about them. So like the article said, they live in Australia, Eastern Asia, Here's another picture of them. Well, now it went back to the other one. They live 15 to 20 years, have 1 to 3 eggs per clutch. They are carnivores, so they eat meat, right? Primarily insects, but also invertebrates, small animals, reptiles, frogs, and birds. They are nocturnal, so that means they are active at night. They don't weigh a lot, and they're not too big, 13 to 20 inches, with the wingspan of 23 to 38. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about them, this was a pretty good overview of them at the Maryland Zoo. So just sort of Google that, and then I found some additional photos. Here is one when they are young, and I don't know, they don't look that cute and cuddly to me. But then there's some other kind of interesting ones. So here we see what they were talking about with the big eyes that are in the center versus the side, and then their beak, which is super wide. So they do have sort of human-like characteristics. I find them kind of funny looking. I would be interested to see them because they just sort of have this "I'm very upset, I've had enough for today" type faces, right? All right, so hopefully you find these birds interesting, and one day you can see them in person at a zoo or at a bird sanctuary, or maybe in their habitat. Let's go on. So in the US, each state has a different bird, as well as a different flower, a different song, different mascot. And for North Carolina, the state bird is the cardinal. Now, I think it's a very Instagrammable bird if you can actually get a good picture of it. This is a female cardinal. The female cardinals are brownish in tone and often have a super bright beak. The male is equally stunningly beautiful. It's a very bright red. This one seems a little smaller, but I've seen them at a good healthy size. This is what they sound like. So you probably hear them outside your window a lot. You can find them basically in all of the eastern and central part of the US. They eat seeds. They use shrubs for nesting, found in the woodlands. They forage, that means they look for their food on the ground. And there's plenty of them, so the conservation of the birds, no organization is currently worried about it. But they are beautiful, and if you can take a great picture of it, I would love to see it. Just a cool fact that we'll read here. Only if a few female North American songbirds sing, but the female North Cardinal does, and often while sitting on the nest. This may give the male information about when to bring food to the nest. A mated pair shares song phrases, but the female may sing a longer and slightly more complex song than the male. So that is super cool. But anyways, if you want to know more about cardinals or other birds, this is the Cornell lab, and you can Google it, and it's all about birds. They have a wonderful array of overviews like this one that we just saw. All right, let's go on. Okay, the last activity that I will post is the synonym match. I'll go over the words and then I'll just post the answers and you can kind of compare them, okay? Number 1, seems. 2, study. 3, uploaded. 4, tried. 5, discovered. 6, analyzed. 7, popular. 8, suggested. 9, positioned. 10, particularly. A, examined. B, found. C, indicated. D, especially. E, paper. F, located. G, posted. H, attempted. I, well liked. J, appears. And again, a synonym, if you don't remember from last lessons, it is a word that is spelled differently but has a similar or same meaning as another word. And in the next slide, I will post the answers and you can go over them and see how well you did. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today's lesson. I hope that you learned something new, maybe a new word or a new fact about our state bird that you didn't know before. Have a wonderful week, stay safe, and we'll see you back next week.